shirts available on our Shaquatics store.
Life's about just that.
I'm David Farkas from Shaquatics Water Polo. This is...
Why are you so much in the
I'm
shot?
so excited. No. Why? I'm so excited. Who are you?
I'm excited too. That was such a good
What's
game.
your name?
Brittany. I'm Brittany.
Coach
Nobody
Brittany.
cares. Nobody
Coach
cares.
Brittany. We are going to recap the Australia versus U.S. men's Olympic water polo game that went on earlier today.
Phenomenal game.
What a game. Do yourself a favor. After you listen to this whole entire recap,
Every second.
watch the game. It's incredible. I'm going to go over a few amazing things and my takes on the game. I'm going to show you one of the pivotal calls, one of the terrible calls. Why are you moving it right in the middle? We're not even centered.
You're centered.
But look, you moved it.
I'm already on the shorter chair.
Way.
Look at this chair. Look at. I'll just be back here.
No, sit up. Now you're centered. You can't use any of that. You have to cut it. Sit up.
All right, let's go.
Sit up. Sit
go,
up.
go,
sit up.
go, go,
Okay.
go, 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 go. Good.
So U.S. wins in a shootout.
Wow.
4-3. Okay.
Wow.
Here's how it went down.
Goalie was phenomenal.
All right. Here's
how
how it went down.
How many blocks did he have?
I was a little worried in the beginning. The first play of the game, we turn it over. Just a careless turnover. They just take the ball from us. They get a steal on a power play on us, the second play of the game. So a little shaky to start the game. I was a little bit worried. But then after that, we started to pick up a little bit. Okay? We got beat off the lineup in the first quarter. Right? I mean, just so... Let's leave that. So then, 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Terrible.
Hooper gets called for brutality and gets kicked out of the game. We're going to show you that right now. You're going to see the guy. I'm going to show on Brittany what this guy's going to do. So I'm going to be the Australia guy. Coach Brittany's going to be Hooper. You're going to see this on the close-up. You're going to see the Australian guy take his arm around here and pull Hooper's head like this. And then I think he sucker punches him underneath. And then Hooper punches the Australian guy back, right? So he's like this, doing something to his face, and then Hooper in self-defense punches the guy back. And then Hooper gets the brutality.
Yeah, because Hooper was the one that was in pain, right? That like in the middle, he was like...
Yeah, so let's watch that. The game. Let's watch it right now. So you see the right arm of the guy, Hooper's head goes under. Hooper would never put his head under like that voluntarily. And then punch right there.
Oh, man. Because his head was under for a long time.
Yeah, a long time. He had him. Hold it under.
Now, you...
And there's the punch.
Oh,
okay, but here's how I know. Here's how I know that the guy was holding Hooper. Hooper would never put his head down on a guy right in front of a guy like this voluntarily. You would never do that.
No,
that's just dangerous. Dumb because you're just asking for somebody to get punched. The only way his head would be down like that if this guy was holding him and Hooper was holding his face afterwards. So the guy sucker punched him underwater. How the refs did not know that is beyond me. But they gave Hooper brutality. They gave the other guy nothing. Now watch. Watch as the guy on the bench that did that to Hooper from Australia. Watch him laugh. So now they have Hooper on a close-up. Now they're going to show the bench. And this is the guy, I think, number 11.
And this is a huge call because they have to play a man down.
Right there. Look at him laughing.
He's laughing.
He knows he got away with one.
Yeah,
that's shocked. The proof.
Yeah.
Right there. Right there. Okay, so that's 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Hooper gets
I want to say something about that. Like, see, we're not encouraging punching. But the thing is somebody's holding your head underwater and you legit can't breathe, you need to do what you can to get out.
Yes.
Which is ridiculous. They should have at least double ejected something.
Something.
It should have been a double. It should not have been one brutality because then they're playing a man down for the next 4 minutes, which is huge.
Yeah. I 100%.
Huge.
Oh,
and they took away the goal. Sorry.
Yeah, when you bang on the thing, the camera shakes, just heads up. But I 100% agree with what Coach Brittany is saying. I 100% agree with what Hooper did. I just want to say one last thing. If somebody is doing that, like she said, holding you under, to me, you have free license to do whatever you want to get the guy off you so you can breathe. Yeah. That's what I would tell my kids. Yes. And I'm not a dirty coach. I don't coach dirty. You know that.
Oh,
and
no,
you don't coach dirty.
Yeah, we coach
but
safe. We
you
protect
always,
yourself.
Yes, you have to protect yourself. We always tell our kids, if somebody's holding you so you can't breathe, you now get to do whatever you want to breathe.
You need to breathe.
Okay? So I'm 100%. If in agreement with you, and I think Hooper did the right thing, and I would never get mad at a player of
always
mine
see the
who did
second
that.
punch. We know
They do,
that.
but with the replay, it was obvious what happened.
The problem is
even the
like
referee, because they have the referees mic'd, he said what?
It was retaliation.
Yeah, he said it was a reaction. Isn't that what his words were?
Reaction?
Didn't he say reaction?
I thought he said he retaliated.
That's why we thought they were both going to get ejected.
Yeah.
So, but let's move on because this game gets crazy. So now we're ticked off. Now we're like, okay,
because now we're down 1-3.
Can't let these Australians win, right? So
we love our Australian fans, by the way.
Not only did they give him the brutality, they took away our goal because it was 2-2. But the goal happened right after the brutality. So they took away the goal. So now it's 3-1 Australia. And now they have a man up for 4 minutes. Okay. So now it starts to get fun. All right. So during that 4 minutes.
That's a long time.
It was 3-1 after that penalty shot that they gave him for the brutality. After the 4 minutes of man up, it was 5-2. They were down by 2. After the 4 minutes of man up, they were only down by 3.
Great job, USA.
Unbelievable.
Their defense on the man up was fantastic. And if you notice too, just for people who are going to go back and watch, they did an amazing job covering the corners when the ball would go to the 1 or 6. So you can watch the defender. He does such a great job of dropping back, hustling back to cover that corner.
Yeah, they're good field blocking from the previous game.
Because we just did a video on that about how the correct way to do it, and they were all over it. They did it. Excellent job on their defense.
I do want to make a note. During that 4 minutes when they were man down, they did have a possession where they got 2 ejections and ended up being a man up. So they scored on that.
Yeah.
So
Australia
that was awesome.
Was very aggressive.
Australia has a trash-talking goalie. I've never seen that before. He's talking trash. I was so glad when we won this game.
Australian?
Oh, this felt so good, this game to win. Okay, so now with 5:41 left in the third quarter, Weinberg blocks a penalty shot. Okay. He blocked 3 penalty shots.
Yeah, because in the
shootout he blocked 2. So he blocked 1 penalty shot in the course of the game, 2 in the shootout. He blocked how many times? I would love to know how many times in the history of Olympic water polo a goalie has blocked 3 penalty shots in one game.
Oh my gosh, it gives me goosebumps because it's incredible. And not only was he phenomenal there, he was phenomenal on the man up. They only scored 2 goals, and they got a shot off every time.
Yeah.
And he was wow. Great.
So
he is really good. He did a great job.
He was amazing, and I said, he's gotten better every game this tournament.
Yeah, he's gotten confident. I feel like last game was a big turning point for him.
The U.S. couple takeaways for me. The U.S. was showing the holds. Australia was really aggressive, even just playing the ball. So they would get a lot of ejections just playing the ball on the perimeter.
One thing I want to.
The U.S. really did a good job showing the holds and showing the aggressive play.
Yeah. Along that line, what got USA back in the game is they showed the holds, and they were so good about not retaliating. And this is so important because too many times we see the other team is extremely aggressive and they'll get the kick out, but then the offensive team like the USA would like mentally let them bother them, and they would start getting double ejections. So USA was so mentally tough. They didn't let the physicality get to them. They showed the holes. They played their game, and that's how they came back.
Let me just give you an example of what you're just talking about. So one time, I think it was third or the fourth quarter.
So refreshing to watch.
Let's say I had the ball. Remember the guy that came out and forearmed the guy in the neck?
Yeah, he
so forearm me in the neck.
He went,
so a lot of times he goes boom like this. Oh, you didn't have to get the throat.
Sorry.
You could have done the side of the neck.
Sorry, but I was reading. He got his throat.
No, he did the side.
No, it was his throat.
Right.
I watched the replay.
Okay, well, maybe just mock do it. Okay, because I'm not in my prime.
Sorry. Toughen up those
so
neck
what
muscles.
she's saying is it's human nature to go boom and come back at him, and then I get a brutality or an ejection. But the like she said, the U.S. was disciplined. They took it. This guy got ejected, and then we were off to the races.
Yeah. They were so mentally tough.
What Australia was doing
USA.
when you watch the game, notice how they were really packing it in on Ben Halleck. They were really in. They were really denying the ball in 2 meters, daring us to shoot from the outside. I was waiting all game for Bowen to show up, right?
Yeah.
And do something. You know when he did?
Fourth quarter.
Tied the game.
He tied the game. He likes to wait till the
tied the game in the fourth quarter with 20 seconds left to go.
And it was cool because when they still did get the ball in several times. And what I loved is they were getting the ball in. They were doing a great job of taking advantage of inside water, and they did a great job of quick, close passes to the 2-meter player because it was so congested.
Yeah.
That when they would pass it, normally you want to pass it arm's distance so they can step out. Well, he can't because you got crashers, you got droppers, so they were feeding it right to his face, basically. So, because once you touch that ball in 2 meters and it's there, what the defense does to you usually.
They just needed Halleck to touch the ball.
Yeah, he just got to touch it. He's got to touch it, and a good step happens.
I wanted to make one point on that Bowen tie shot in the fourth quarter that tied the game and sent it into the shootout. It was a man up. He was a righty on the lefty side, so I think he was at the 6, and he did an upper corner cross cage shot. Okay, upper corner. And the reason I bring it up is I make all my kids under 12 only shoot upper corner shots.
No skip shots.
I know skip shots.
No skip shots.
Because kids love to shoot skip shots, and if you let them, they'll just shoot skip all the time. And how many times, Coach Brittany, do we see in high school games these kids cannot shoot upper corner shots?
They skip it, and they skip it right into the traffic, right into the defense.
Yes.
Yeah, and they can't. Yeah, or they dead ball skip it.
There are times where you must have an upper corner shot.
Yeah.
Bowen's tie game shot in the Olympics to send them into the medal round had to be an upper corner shot. If Bowen only practiced skip shots,
he would have missed.
Yes. And what I tell the kids is, I'm not worried about you practicing skip shots, right? It's like backhand. You're going to practice backhands. They're fun, okay? Practice your layout, right? Practice your upper corner. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
And the skip shot will just happen because skip shots are fun. You're going to practice those all day long. I'm not worried about that.
I'm weak.
Okay, so who are they playing next? Serbia?
Serbia.
They played. U.S. plays Serbia on Friday. It can be a tough game, but man, I'm so proud of the U.S. team. Not only because of the win.
Yeah.
How they won this game. I feel like they won with class.
Class.
I was proud. If
they should be very proud.
I was.
What
they showed a lot of character.
They showed a lot of character, and that to me is
toughness.
Harder. Their mental strength is harder than was harder to overcome than the deficit, the scoring.
And put it this way, even if they lost this game, I would have been proud of them.
I would have been proud, but they had to win.
But they won, man. Oh God, great win.
The
Great
shootout
win
with 2 blocks. Oh my gosh.
So we'll see you against Serbia.
All right. USA.
From Shaquatics Water Polo. I'm David Farkas.
I'm excited.
The coach, Britacious, the great, we used to call her. See you next time. Bye. Yeah, we did. All the time.